Hello everyone. So today I am starting chapter chemical kinetics, and in this first video I'll be talking about what do you mean by kinetics, rate of reactions, average rate of chemical reaction, instantaneous rate of reaction. Let's start now. Chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics is a branch of chemistry which deals with the rate of chemical reaction and the factors which are affecting them. Means you must be talking about here in this branch in what speed the reaction is proceeding and what all the factors like temperature, pressure or catalyst is affecting the rate of reaction. Basically, for any chemical reaction there are three important characteristics. One is extent of reaction, next is feasibility, and third its rate of reaction. Now the chemists want to know that the rate of reaction for all these different reasons. One of the study of reaction rates help us to predict how rapidly the reaction is approaching towards the equilibrium. And secondly, it gives us information on the mechanism of the chemical reaction also. A number of reactions are very much there which used to occur in so many simple steps. These simple steps are called as elementary steps, and these elementary steps constitute the mechanism of reaction. Now let's talk about rate of reactions. Rate of reaction describes how rapidly the reactant is consuming or finishing, or you can say the products are forming. Average rate of chemical reaction. The average rate of reaction can be described by knowing the change in concentration of reactant to product, or the concentration of reactant divided by the time interval over which it is changing into the product. For example, if you want to talk about the average rate, it would be change in concentration of species upon change in time, or delta C upon delta T. Let's consider one simple reaction where A is converting into B. Here A is reactant and B is product. If I want to know the rate of consumption of A, it would be minus delta concentration of A upon delta T. Similarly, if I want to know the rate of formation of B is equal to delta concentration of B upon delta T. Here, because the concentration of A is keep on decreasing, that is why I am putting minus charge with the reactant, and I am putting positive charge or plus charge with the formation of B. Why? Because the concentration of B is keep on increasing. So average rate of reaction is equal to minus delta concentration upon concentration of A upon delta T equals to plus delta concentration of B upon delta T. The rate of reaction represents a decrease in the concentration of reactant per unit time or increase in concentration of product per unit time. And if I want to know the unit of the average rate, it would be mole per dm cube second raised to power minus 1. Now let's talk about instantaneous rate. Instantaneous rate, we used to determine instantaneous rate in what way the reaction is proceeding towards the formation of the product. And to determine the instantaneous rate of reaction, the progress of reaction is followed by measuring of concentration of reactant or product for different time intervals. The change in concentration is relatively fast in the beginning of the reaction, and after some time the reaction speed will become slow. So the concentration of reactant or product plotted against time and the rate would be determined. Here this is the graph where we are showing the rate of concentration and the time on two different axes, and another graph is the concentration of product and it is plotted against time. Reactant concentration is gradually decreasing. The first graph is showing the reactant concentration is decreasing as time is increasing, and the another graph is showing the product concentration is increasing where the time is increasing, and the tangent drawn to the curve at the time t gives us the information of rate of reaction. Thus, the slope obtained gives us the instantaneous rate of reaction at time t. We can say the instantaneous rate, that is dc upon dt, is represented by delta sign, and it is replaced by derivative dc upon dt in the expression of average rate. Now for a reaction, A is transforming into B. Rate of consumption of A at any time t would be minus d concentration of A upon dt, or rate of formation of B at any time t would be d concentration of B upon delta t, and rate of reaction at time t would be minus dA upon dt equals to positive sign dB upon dt. Minus sign is signifying that the concentration of A is decreasing and concentration of B is increasing. The positive charge is significant to this thing. If the reaction is involving and where more than 1 mole of reactant or product is involved, then how to write the consumption of reactant or the formation of product? Let's see this reaction where A is having 1 mole and another reactant is having 3 moles, and it is giving us the product having 2 moles. We will write for such reaction like, because A and B both are reactants, then we will be having minus sign along with that, and because C is the product, we will be having positive charge with that. Here we will take dA upon dt, because its stoichiometry is 1, then in denominator only 1 will be coming, which is equal to, because the stoichiometry of B is 3, we will be writing like minus 1 upon 3 dB upon dt, and it is equal to, because stoichiometry of C is 2, we will be writing 1 upon T dC upon dt, or we can say here rate of reaction is equal to minus dA upon dt, which is also equals to minus 1 upon 3 dB upon dt, and which is also equals to 1 upon 2 dC upon dt. This is how we will write rate of reaction for such reactions having different number of moles in a chemical balanced equation.